Hey, Planet People, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you all my new foil sticker organization. So I am just going through it this morning. Today is February 24th. I spent Saturday and Sunday trying to get this organization together. I was trying to do a talk through. The first time that I recorded it, I ended up getting upset, and so I had to stop. So then I came back later and I had more of I had a good organization of how I was going to do all of my binders. And so I was able to like flow through it better. But then it got late and I just was like, I'm going to do a voiceover. So here we are. Let me just tell you all about what I decided to do. So I am going to be using the Ray and Tay binders for my foil organization, mainly because they have specific sleeves for specific sheets. And what my dilemma was that I found myself in was that I was pulling from different places in my organization. I had the who is it? Simply Gilded sticker albums, the small versions. Then I had just recently, kind of like a few months ago, came across the Simply Gilded, sorry, the Simple Paper Co. little organizers. They're just really cute, but they weren't really the best for me, so that was fine. And I think I also had some in like my big binders. So I just wanted to put everything together. I wanted the foil to be together. So saw on Ray and Tay shop, which was crazy because Ray and Tay was being sold at the event and I didn't go over there and even look at it. But I also probably wouldn't have realized I needed it because I hadn't been in my room yet. So one day I was just sitting there and I was like, this is a lot. I don't like it. I need to figure it out. So went to Ray and Tay, looked at their site, and I saw that we had these binders. They're color coded or can be color coded. They have rose gold trimmings, gold, silver trimmings. So I was like, okay, that's on point for my foil situation. That way I can know, like, oh, you pull in the rose gold, you pull in the gold, whatever. And then they had the sleeves. So I opted to have three sets of their sleeves. I did not get the sampler size sheets. I think they were the $2 Tuesday sheets sleeves. I didn't do that one. So I have all the other three. I have the full sheet size sleeve. Lord have mercy. I have the quarter sleeve and I have the washi style sleeve. So the reason why I ended up getting upset was because I had didn't realize. I mean, I always, we know that all the shops have different sizing, but for the most part, they all go like with the trend. So they do tend to always be like similar in sizing. And um, I just wanted everything to be able to be where it needed to be, and regardless of your size. So that is what made me get all the sleeves. I got upset because the sleeves that I was more so looking forward to, I realized that the sheets are not the same size. So they fit into the sleeve fine. It just looks ugly to me. If you can see here, I do show you all, like you could kind of see the sleeves, but they're the sticker sheets, some of them are bigger than the actual sleeve, but the way that it's cut for you to organize your stuff, it's fine. But just for me and the way that I feel about the way that things look, it irks my nerves. I'm getting over it because I still think overall it's a really cute organization, but it had threw me. Like, I don't like when stuff doesn't go the way that I envisioned it. And so I was just really, really like distraught. Excuse me. I was distraught. Like, I had to just turn the camera off and take a deep breath because, like, that's just my personal feelings, right? Like, it's nothing wrong with them. this is a great organization, but I just like things to look a certain way. Whenever you like, that's the reason why I go from or I don't move from my organization is because I like things to look a certain way. And so, like when it comes to like even with the dolls, I'm sorry, I'm on a tangent, but even with the dolls, I went through like a lot of organizations for them. Like I went through a disc album, I went through like a real photo album. I tried to do um, my regular binder, and it just did not work out. So currently, I am in the binders from raeandtay, not the binders, excuse me, the cubby hole from raeandtay because I wanted them to be all in the same space regardless of the size of the sheets. And I just don't understand why shops have to be this way. I get it, but I don't understand. Like I get it, but I don't understand. I hate that all sheet sizes are not uniformed this across the realm. I hate that it's not uniformed across every shop. Like I just wish everybody had the same size sheets. Everything was the same, but it's not. And so organization just is not the easiest thing that you could come across. It's very much hard. Y'all let me know, like, how do y'all organize your things? How does it make you feel if you're grabbing from multiple places? Like, is that a irk, a ick for you? Is that something that doesn't bother you? It bothers me to my core. Anyway, so like I said, I am organizing them by foil colors. So I have three foil binders: rose gold, gold, and silver. I also have a black because I do tend to buy a few like just layering things that are black. So I did pick up a black binder, which is so cute. I think everything looks so good. And it's just like, I know what it is. When I look at it, I know that that's my gold foil. And when I go to places, I'll be able to just bring the gold foil binder if that's what I'm working on. So I'm excited about it. They're a nice size, they're smaller. From my organization, excuse me, from my collection, it works. It's it's not overflowing because I hate when binders like are too thick. Like you have so much stuff in your binder that it makes your binder like open, like it makes it stay open. I hate that. And whenever that starts to happen for my things, I start destashing because I told you I do not like how certain things look. If it doesn't look good to me, I don't want to look at it. So my binders are good. My biggest binder or the most collection that I have foil in is gold. So that one is like borderline, almost hitting that mark. But right now we're good. So I'm happy about that. I the gold was my practice round, so it's not as organized as my others. So I will have to go back and reorganize it a little bit to make it make more sense. But the way that I organized it was we will have in the front the um general foil. So that's going to be like your borders, your dot clusters or your clusters. Um, I think I put the butterflies up there. Just anything that's like general. So boxes that don't have specific accents on there, like a snowflake. If it doesn't have like specifics, then it's up there. And florals are up there because I don't feel like I feel like I tend to pull florals in more in spring and summer, but I just felt like, just put the florals in general because I don't feel like having to be like, oh, that looks like summer. Oh, that looks like winter. That's not really how I think. So I just put them all in one. Then I have like the general washi style sheets and then the general full sheets, right? So then I went into seasons. So then I go by seasons. So after general, it's just seasons. We have four seasons: spring, summer, fall, and winter. So I did that. Also up at the front, I did put like specific holidays like New Year's, Valentine's Day, and like birthdays. So it's more of like celebration was towards the front as well. Um because like I did like although New Year's is in wintertime, like I could have put it back there, but I just was like, nah. So I have like a celebration part. And then it goes into the seasons. So that's what I was doing all in this video was basically just trying to decide, is this going to be specific to a season or is it general? And so that's where my mind was at. And I really feel like I like how that went. So I'm excited for now about my organization. It was an investment. I believe I spent, no, not I believe. I went over there on 25% off and I spent like right under $100 with shipping. And that got me 3 binders and 3 sleeves. No, 2 sleeves? 2 sleeves. I was blessed by Sadie's stickers advent this past year. So in 2024, if you had got the bundle, you had got a binder from raeandtay because that's how she put her days. She put them all in the sleeves. So I already had a silver binder and I had the full sheet sleeves. So that helped me out there. So it would have been a little more. So if you want to go the way that I went, which is 4 binders, it'll probably be a little more if you didn't already have the one from Sadie Stickers. Um, so yeah, like I said, I had got the 3 binders and 2 sleeves for under $100. I feel like it is an investment, but I think that is an investment that is going to make me happy in the end. Like I said, I'm a little annoyed about the whole sleeve situation, not really like looking the way that I want it to look. But when I'm flipping through it, it does what it needs to do. It's no issues. So I can't even really complain about it. That's just a little annoyance for me. So I recommend it if you haven't already. I can't wait. I'm putting it out there, Cassie. Cassie has a lot of binders, and I would love to see her binder collection and organization and see where her mind was at for her organization. I compile and combine a lot of my foils. Nothing is very specific, like I'm not just putting one sheet in a sleeve, I'm putting everything in the sleeve. So it might be 10, it might be 5, it might be 25 in a sleeve. Oh, that's one thing too. The quarter sheets are top loading and the full sleeve is top loading, but the full sleeve not so much of an issue. The quarter sleeve is an issue if you put a super thick stack at the top one because it's top loading, so it can slide out. So that's something that you would have to pay attention to. Either you want to change the where it sits in that sleeve, maybe get a binder, not a binder clip, but a clip to close it to make sure it doesn't fall out. Or just, be careful when you're flipping. I mean, that's very easy too and costs you no money. But I will say, like, just having it laying flat on my desk, if I'm flipping fast and that stack is thick, it's going to fall out. So that's just one thing to note. But that was the case in a lot of my binders. Like, they don't like just sit, the stickers don't just sit still. So I mean, I don't think that's just a one thing. I don't think that that's specific to the shop. I think that's just how any of the binder sleeves that you get will be. Like, if it's top loading, it will have a risk of falling out regardless of um regardless of who they're from. I do like their sheets too, or their sleeves too, because they are like double sided. So But I believe Simply Gilded does it too, where you'll have both sides of the sleeve. You can put stuff in on the opposite ends. So I like that about it. So even though, like, for the most part, like in one of my bigger binders, I put two things in one sleeve, just facing, they both just face the opposite way. So when I flip it, I can see the other one. But here, you don't have to worry about putting it in the same exact sleeve. It's a little slit or divider in between them, and you could do that as well. So yeah, so I'm very happy with it. I am excited to start playing with the binders, like as I'm planning and seeing how like I feel with this being out on my desk, because it is bigger than what I'm coming from, but it's still not like huge. So I'm looking forward to that. I also will be getting the black binder together with all of the non-foiled stuff. And also I'm going to put hollow in there because my hollow collection is very slim. So that is it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know down below if you're going to go over there and pick up these binders. Bye!